I think we're back. Stanley crashed as well. I think that was a part of the problem. Alright, the stream is back. Okay, stream is back. We're alive. We're alive! We have to start that section over again, don't we? That whole section. I was so close. RIP ending? Yeah. I thought so.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy.
J-Bill, welcome to the Tasty team. Thank you for the follow, man.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by?
I'm sorry.
He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure,
welcome to the stream,
any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Was that an ending? Was that just another ending just then? What happened? Go to extras and turn on save features. Do I have to do that one again?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate that, man.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That was the coward's ending? So do I have to go through and redo the ending we just did?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by
have to redo the other ending
first,
okay,
just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Is this, am I doing the right one?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No,
J-Bell,
not the right.
Are you talking about my Division videos, or
said it was to the right?
What are you mostly interested in, man?
Was I thinking?
Is this supposed to be a scary game?
Clearly...
Nah, dude.
Oh dear.
It's a funny game.
Minute, please.
You might not find this too interesting,
Let's see.
but it's pretty funny.
Right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to...
Apparently it's a horror game.
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story.
The phone?
You
love that phone
time trying to salvage this nonsense. We'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
I can't remember what to do, except for the phone.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what? No.
The phone got me twice. It so did. The phone room's scary, alright?
Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
It's very trippy.
Right
It's
here just a
very
minute ago.
trippy.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Eventually there will be a line. We just keep going until we get to the line. Until he wipes it and we get back to the line. I don't think it matters where you go, does it? Or do I have to find that area and go through there? Whoa, I'm back here. Alright, this was this place.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Still so good.
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
Could you guys imagine playing this game
let's give
high?
it a shot. Why not?
I'm pretty sure there's some streamers that get high before their streams. We should give this game to them. And we should all just go watch it.
All of his co-workers were
I'll stream their
gone.
stream.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Back to the meeting room. Dun,
Okay,
dun.
yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Roger that. Just wandering, yeah. I thought so.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. Wait,
Damn.
never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's
Is this
head
a
back
never-ending
the
game?
other
It's
way
kind of
and
never-ending.
retrace our steps.
There's 19 different endings. Yeah, it's drunk or high would be so funny to watch someone play this. And but when you do reach an ending, it doesn't even feel like an ending.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember,
Gotta wait
Stanley?
again.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Oh, it's good time for a stretch. Grab some food if you need it.
So, good job.
Drink some water, I guess.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever
It's
this
really
place
cool,
is.
man.
I don't care
It's
what
really
happened
cool.
this time. I have to restart.
Looks deep. It's so deep. I won again, Silvergill. Swift GF. I don't know who you are, but thank you for the
I've got
follow
a
on
solution.
Twitter.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Now we're gonna
Just
follow the line for
logic.
ages again.
How simple is that? You see, the line
It was
knows
such-
where the story
this ending is so
It's
long,
over in
hey?
This direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though,
To
here's a
destiny.
thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such
So
that
now
a
before the fern
destination
kills
is
the game?
inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what?
How do
I
you
think
save
what
it?
we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Here we go.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Save! Save! Did I save it? Okay, we're saved.
This fern will
fern
be
of
very
death.
important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
How could you ever remember anything about this fern? I'm watching you. Watching you closely. Dum 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 dum.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
We're back here.
No, not again.
Oh, Lion, you betrayed us. You betrayed us.
After everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it.
Walk back and forth from room
Restart.
to room and scary shit happens. The line again. Okay, this is where I disconnected.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever
Can't
done
all
for
the
us?
leaves and
We're
stems on the
intelligent
phone.
people, right? Why
We're
can't we make
abandoning
up
the
our
line?
own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Let's do it. 437.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
What the hell is happening in this place? Do I... What? Do I just keep going? Or do I turn back around? Okay. This is a different route? I'm so lost.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
We're vetoing the line out. Oh shit. The line's fucking crazy. He's gone. He's gone. He left us.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Bloody
I
line.
believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Just walk in
Okay,
circles.
So I know
Oh,
that
yeah, the other way.
each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us
What?
ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
My ear was being itchy. Alright. Onwards! The confusing ending.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
After a long time, Stanley
That's
dies.
really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall.
Generators.
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it
I
can't
die
be.
after
I don't want
16
it to be.
hours.
I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I
There's
don't want to
Zilla
be
going
trapped
off
like
us.
this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
What the fuck? We broke
I
it,
guess
but
now
we
we just
can't.
wait. You know,
Can't you open the
I
doors?
suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime,
crashed. It's broken. It's broken, it crashed, it's done. Was that actually an ending now? Now is it fine? Do we...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I think that was an ending.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That's the end of this ending? It's so confusing. I'm so lost. I've been lost for ages. Oh man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But that is the ending. Okay. Okay, we've done that ending. Oh man, that was stressful.
To a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Okay, now I know there's one more ending I know to go to. And we'll probably find some more along the way.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
I forgot what's under
upstairs
there.
to his boss's office.
He should detonate the explosives.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
What the fuck? You never find your co-workers?
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Whoa. Is it different this time? I think it's different. No, it's the same. Oh, shit. It's so good. It's so good. There's so much that changes every time.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his...
No problem, Bottlecat. I'm totally titling this video the best game ever.
It had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I want to go that way though. Do you want me to go into the mind control facility and let him talk, or can I go this way? Or go this way? I'm going this way. We'll do that way after.
This passageway had the word escape written on it.
Uptime? You want to know the uptime? Oh, the uptime will be changed because we had to disconnect, remember?
The truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his
escape. At the end of this hall, I would meet my violent death?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Save here if you want to come back. Oh. I live, I think.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Where the fuck did the female narrator came from? What the hell just happened? The Stanley Parable. If I jump off here, I'm going to die as well, aren't I?
And yet
Okay,
it
no.
would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
This is some deep shit right now. The credits. Warzone. Could you tell me what the significance of the number is? That's my office? So this is exhibits of what is? It's like an exhibit of this game. I missed it. So I was supposed to get that in time or something. Someone's talking. This is a museum left by the creator showcasing the game. J-Bell, I might be playing it later tonight, but that probably won't be for about 4 or 5 hours. That's if I do. I'm not too sure, my man, with the developers' messages. Alright, let's exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. So as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time choose.
Oh, that was fucking rough. No problem, J-Bell. We'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming around. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the follow, dude. Do it. Press escape. And I'm still... do I actually have to press escape? She tried? Is that my only choice? You dead? I have to start over? You must restart yourself? Okay. Alright, if there's any more of this, we're gonna have to do it tomorrow anyway. I can't handle any more Stanley. It's been so much fun though. It has been so much fun. Oh, actually, let's go do the other ending. How do we load? How do you load? Quit to the menu and then come back in? Okay, let's go back from here. Open up the console. Okay, let's go back. Quit to the menu. Cool, I got it. It's such a long walk.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What
to do this
horrible
all the
secret
same
did
again?
this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Go through like normal, okay.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That guy's room is a fucking just some code. That guy's room is inside the Matrix. Press on instead of off. Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
His room is the
Matrix. It was
Matrix.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Okay.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Don't know what that button does. That's a big monitor.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event
Oh,
that this machine
damn.
is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's
Oh,
your
God.
time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What
Oh,
a shame
God.
we have so little
Should I
time
run?
left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But
We're all
what
dead
precious
anyway.
moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about
There's
me.
a time I went
Where
dead.
we're going.
We're
What
all
this
dead.
means, I
What's
barely
down
know
there?
where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Yes.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other
damn.
times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around
What is
will be
going on?
even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you
Yep.
just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this...
Is there a way out of this?
Everything, anything.
There's not a way out of this, is there? I'm gonna die.
Why would you
Blue
say
is
that,
one.
Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Purple is 2.
One solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Nope. I love how the narrator's just fucking
You're
laughing
in
at
for
me.
quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
Oh,
This
shit.
is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Oh man, he's straight up
Take a look at the
OG.
clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't.
You've gotta
it's all
fight
the same to me, all a part of
for
the
your
journey.
right.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Bye. Holy shit! Holy shit! Dead! Dead. Alright, that's it. That's me for the day. That's Stanley for the day. Stanley, the narrator, the female narrator, are out! I don't know if I'm going to stream anything else today. I don't think so. I don't know, maybe. Maybe. What's it, 5 o'clock?
How long
5
is it sitting
o'clock.
there? Stanley wondered to...
Save. I don't know what the save's going to do, but save anyway. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm tired. I think I need to get up, do something, be active, chill out. I don't know. Yeah. 27 PM for you, Bottle Cap. 5 AM for Epic Lols. Oh, Epic Lols is actually, yeah, you were supposed to go to bed 10 years ago. I thought you might have fallen asleep at the table. Yeah, I think we're done for the day, guys. I think we're done. You better not get called in for work. Damn. Alright, guys. Everyone take care. Have a good night. Good morning. Rest up. We will see you tomorrow. Oh, I'm pretty tired too. I don't know. I think I should be active. Alright, good night, guys. Take care. Thank you so much for hanging around. It's been a blast. It's been a blast. It's been absolutely amazing, as always. We will see you later. Bye, guys.